Hello everybody and welcome back to a new HPL video. Today we are doing D2 as I'm about to start my flying lap, which happens to be my best lap, because I win multiple laps here, but I don't want to add all of it in. As we go around the turn 1, pretty decent, probably could have done better as the Williams gets out of the way, as you hear me say. Thank you to the Williams, because he could have easily merged and basically ended our qualifying session. I'm not too confident in the lane. I also had no practice for the lane. As you see, I got a little bit of wheel spin there. Not ideal, and I'll say that. I did have my team owner Hex helping me. Well, not helping me. He was helping Movement, my teammate. But yeah. This qualifying session definitely was not the best, and I'm going so slow right now, but I'm up on my lap. Yeah, as I said there, I feel like I'm going so slow, and you did. I actually was going very slow, but I was up on my lap. I did figure out some stuff, but all in all, I just wasn't ready for rain, and it definitely did not help. I'll say that. Pretty good Maggots and Beckets, if I have to say. I think I did miss a little bit of the apexes before. Down the straightaway, up in the stow, I think that was Movement that pulled out of the way for me, so good on him, as we have a little moment on the exit of stow, up into club, but now hit the curb a little bit too much. Not ideal, as I can't tell who that was there, as we go P12 for now. But yeah, as we go on into the race, we qualify 18th. I was debating with Hex about the strategy here, but just in case I get damage off the start, though. Yeah, I was a little hesitant about that, about doing the strategy, because we could get damage on the start, and that would be basically very bad. Fine. No aim.
Shout out that controlled drifting.
As that you could hear Foch talking. He's in noise too. He actually started behind us. Perfect, going there. Perfect, spot. You'll hear Foch and Hex, a lot, because I was in a party with them and Movement, so, yeah. As just having a quick little wait. Put the clutch in. As the 5-way lights started and we're underway, we actually had a pretty decent start compared to others. I felt like I could have done better.
Holy shit, Tom. Alright, go boom.
As we did get hit by Movement there, I don't think he saw us that good. Fine. Nothing happened. I'm pretty sure Movement actually, I don't think he has his voice share on, but he, actually, I'm pretty sure apologized for that, but it's fine, we moved, because it wasn't my word. We didn't get damage, we were fine, and I knew it didn't get damage. Gary kind of forced Goboom off, or Goboom went off here. This was very sketchy here, as Big Jim went wide in the Goboom, and I was about to hit Big Jim. Thankfully he ghosted, so I didn't hit him, but it definitely was a pretty scary start. And that's why I'm so worried about getting damage, is that. And especially when you start at the back, you're trying to make your way up to the field, but if you get too far up, you get right in the chaos. So you either want to start first, or like in the top a little bit, or
my teammate Aiden last week because he was in the middle of the track. I couldn't do anything.
As I got a warning there, as Foch talking about him almost killing his driver. But we did get a warning there. That was it just turned in too early. I'm not gonna argue it, unlike some people. In the stow, Gary went wide. I think he was setting up for a good exit on Goboom. As here, Goboom would sail off the inside of a couple cars and wash up and take out the Haas. I don't really know what his plan was there, but it just looked like he kind of washed up. I talked to him after. I didn't think he did it on intentional. As we go to lap 2, the end of the lap, I'm side by side with Gary. Now Goboom goes to my outside and he actually hits me. We get a little mad. And we had a moment that it wasn't very easy to see, but the moment was caused from Goboom. And that's the worry. Now, since we start on hards, we have to go on a strategy.
Go boom. He like dot off
go
the.
boom.
I
On the
did
north
overcorrect
corner.
there. As yet, now we put on the mediums, run the fastest lap. But
Well, do
Good
you have
lap.
mediums or softs?
Mediums.
you heard me say, I didn't run a good lap. As we come up next lap, boom, there's an actual respectable lap. A 129 is at 9, I
Well,
think.
you have to be out of ERS by now.
Yeah, I ran it dry. Cause I was at 100 when I started, and I was like, you know what? Fastest lap is on the boards.
Yeah, I
was-
know. That's what I was
As you
saying.
hear
You
my
have to
thought
be-
train
you have to be
of
low as shit now.
getting fastest lap. But our race was really just nowhere. We would catch up to the guy that Govum took out in the
Jeez.
Haas, but we would blow past him here.
Close,
We caught him like 2
Yes.
seconds a lap. So, as you can hear Jeff say, not Jeff, Mark saying that we caught him 2
job.
seconds a lap. So, we really had no one that was actually our pace around us, cause like.
No.
As we cut to lap 13, we rejoin movement, we rejoin right behind
What the
us,
fuck
so I was trying to
happened to
help
Gary?
him,
No idea.
as we get a little bit too much
Ty,
of the
what happened to
curb.
Gary?
Oh my god, your notification. I can't even see the side of my
As
I
I
mean,
did
he
get
was
a
behind you.
notification
That's what I
there.
was asking.
As,
Yeah.
where is it?
What's your EOS on?
Yeah, I was asking
How
movement
did
what
I go
EOS
from
he was,
pitting
like,
to
what his
only
EOS
having
was on, so I
30%
wanted to
ERS?
tell him if he should save or not, but he was like
I was
96,
at 20 when I
so,
went to
yeah.
pits.
As we cut to lap 13, well, not cut to lap 13,
Yeah.
as movement would get the
inside.
DRS, and I didn't want to fight him. As here it would be a little bit of a close call. Movement
should've
not being
came
the
back up there.
not being the smartest F1 driver, almost
Yeah,
took
don't
off my
come
wing. But I
back up
told
next
him,
time.
don't do that next time, as you
Yeah.
heard me say again. Yeah.
When you go to pass someone.
But we would be no match for a teammate movement. First race this season that movement's actually been better
Yeah,
than
better
us,
since
in
he
my
started entering.
opinion. But I felt like we had more pace than him. You could see our tires were going off. He already broke us as we'd pit here. A little bit of lock up, but our tires were on 67. I mean, we had to pit. We were going to
No
try to
penalties,
stretch
just
it,
have,
but
like,
yeah,
one warning.
we
No
decided
penalties.
here the softs are the best to do, because we'll only be
Also,
running a little bit on them, and there was expected rain, as you could see the clouds looming, so I knew this race will probably not go to the end dry. So even though we have 8 laps on these tires, 8 or 7 laps, we don't even have to be that much. But yeah, nothing would really happen. I think we'd rejoin in clean air, and just that was basically where we were gonna
You're in
finish
the
it.
server,
Felt like.
or you're in the server. Check
Logan would take our
screen.
fastest lap, which was not ideal, and then so would Big Jim. Not too long after. We catch Gary, but this was probably going to be our
you can
last
pass
pass
Gary.
of
Gary's
the race here,
Done.
as we made a nice good overtake. He didn't battle it, because, I mean, he was just on older tires. There's no reason to
Give me
battle.
1 second,
Up
let me
to the line, we
check the
would
camera
run a
for this.
128.4, but then not too long after,
Damn it.
Starts would come in
no,
and
you gotta
take
take
our
that back. You
fastest
gotta take
lap
that
by
back.
2 tenths.
Raining.
As the rain is coming in on lap 23, as you can hear
4
me
now, stay at
and
4
Foch saying that it is raining.
Give it one. Well, that's...
As on lap 24, we would go really wide in stone. This was what I knew.
I'm not
It
staying
is
out on
Inter's
track. I
weather.
just went
Mark,
wide in stow. Are you high?
as I have a nice voice crack there, I was
That tire
talking to
feels
Mug
perfectly
because he
fine.
was
I don't know why
suggesting
there's
me
an
to
issue.
stay on the soft tires, but I went wide in stow. I knew. Yeah. But after that, we got no footage. Well, I forgot to save some footage, but we finished 17th, I think, or 14th, or not good. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.